what's your emergency?
And then you tell them what your emergency is and your address, and then they come. We take for granted. You need help, you call 911. They answer. Except in many American cities, large cities, especially like Austin, Texas, where police put out this helpful flyer. If you get robbed on your way back from a bank or ATM, call 311 or make an online report. 311 being the city's non-emergency line for things like clogged sewer drains and potholes. To be fair, Austin PD is busy. Compared to 2020, Austin has had a 77% increase in auto thefts, an 18% increase in aggravated assaults, a 30% increase in murders. And they appear to have, well, now more time for robberies. After 4 days of getting hammered by the public, they issued a correction or a clarification. When a robbery occurs, callers should, in fact, report these calls to 911. No promise on how long it's going to take for police to arrive. Here with us now, National Second Vice President of the Fraternal Order of Police, John Hoyt. John, it's good to see you. We appreciate it. Haley Turner, one of our senior producers this morning, talked about this story as sort of a warning, right, for the scary future that's ahead, not just for Austin and big cities, but for a lot of cities across the country.
Absolutely. I mean, just when you think it can't get much worse, you see a policy that's driven as a result of misguided politicians and their policymaking, driving good law enforcement out of a city like Austin. And I wish I could tell you Austin's the only city you're seeing that in, but it's not. It's not the exception. It's more the rule nowadays.
Yeah, 800 plus officers have left Austin PD since 2017. 400 vacancies right now. And who can blame a lot of people for not wanting to show up? We have talked a lot about Try This in a Small Town. That's the song that got so much backlash from Jason Aldean about small towns taking care of each other and people taking care of each other and not allowing people to sort of get out of line because there is no police in a lot of small towns in rural America, like where I spent a lot of time growing up. I'm wondering if now that same ethos is going to have to come to big cities because of, as you pointed out, big city departments are understaffed. Even in Washington, D.C., it can be 10 or 15 minutes for officers to arrive.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I've been a proud Philadelphia Police Department officer for 24 years, worked with some of the best men and women around. The problem is when they retire or they leave for an easier assignment, there's nobody that wants to replace them. And, you know, it's multiple reasons. It's what we talked about for years with embracing broken windows theory. What made the United States so safe for so many years be abandoned because of misguided politicians. And now to get somebody in their 20s to sign up for this in a city like Philadelphia with rogue district attorneys and policymakers, it's a hard ask. And it's not just Philadelphia, it's Boston.
I'd ask it to you this way, I mean, because you've got on one side this flyer coming out, which is, hey, call 311, which basically tells robbers, hey, it's open season. People are being told not to call the police. But the flip side, from the police standpoint, I'd ask you, I mean, would you tell your son or daughter now to sign up to be a cop?
Well, that's a great point. And that's one of the things we talk about at the FOP is we were always our best marketers. So it's generational. I'm first generation law enforcement, but that was always a huge thing, is that you would see generation after generation following their father or mother's footsteps. You're not seeing that anymore because of the realities of what some people have made this job. You know, we talk about the numbers and how short we are and like you said, 30% increase in homicides in Austin. And that's important. But the other thing we're not talking about is the human element. All right. So when you're the victim of a crime, the victim of a robbery, something of yours has been taken by force from somebody else. And for most people, it's going to be one of the most traumatic experiences of their life. And when we tell them to just call 311 and make a report, there's a lot more to law enforcement than taking reports.
Look, John, you make a great point about the victims as well that are always lost. My mother taught me that. But it's not only policing, it's also the military and others where the generations just aren't following in the footsteps. We got to run, but thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.